morning. Good morning, everyone. A little bit of a late start for me, but we're gonna go ahead and
In the beginning, there was darkness. Only the terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light,
What's up, Gary?
of life, of humanity. We disagreed, and yet,
Just
in
desktop
our
volume,
world,
dude. Blast
were gods.
so I know the blasting across to you guys.
Majasa of the desert, Largon of the sea,
I can't believe you were like, "Hey man, you should
of the
play this
endless
game."
skies,
And then I buy the game.
and
I'm like,
Hierots of
"Bruh."
the frozen tundra. But fate
How about now?
stole Terra away.
Is that better?
Without her,
I always
was
adjust the mic
conflict.
lower when I'm recording videos,
Then
and then it's always
wars.
messed up for live streams.
in the end, it was Rise sought to outshine the sun.
There we go. I think that ratio is probably more appropriate.
Caught within Rai's gaze were the keepers, an order.
Yeah, you were like, "Hey man, you should play this game," and then
And the power
5 seconds later, as soon as I'm like, "Hey bro, I'm gonna play the game," you're like, "Oh yeah, I tried it. I don't like it."
unexpected. A traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war. But why? Was it honor they sought? Power?
Yeah, I told you I would do it, so I'm doing it.
Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
I haven't tried to use any of my emotes. You don't need to type it. You just blast it out. Nice.
This land is peaceful. I must warn them before Raya scorches this place to ash.
That's what I always like to do. Just use all my pots instantly. I think I can just hold it, you know. What's up, Sab? I value your opinion, Sab. And I don't believe you. You are a Discord, what's it called? Discord contributor? Or you're a coder developer? If you can finesse your way into getting a Discord developer tag, you can figure out how to give me money on YouTube. Gary is the one that started it all. He watched me struggle through Liza P when I didn't know anything and supported me. To be fair, Sab has been too. He just hasn't been giving me money. me and Sab are homies in the morning. We talk a lot. Ever since the last poll podcast, we've been best friends. We're working through the struggle. Dude, Gary, I got a video for you, bro. I'm I'm working on it's kind of not gaming related, but I am convinced that I'm convinced that it's going to be a million view video just because of like it is not a YouTube quality video. It is I'm looking up how to do like film production and shit on YouTube. I'm going full autismo. Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about that, Sab. Yeah, it's if Sab does decide to give me $1, it is gonna be good because I'm gonna like since it's gonna take me forever to do the video, I plan on doing like a making of series where I I kind of highlight the process as I'm going through the different scenes, um, and all the VFX and everything that I plan on doing in members only videos. So yeah, it's a pretty ambitious project, but it's one of those things that I feel like I've evolved. Oh damn! Welcome, Darth Trader, to the membership. Gary hooked you up, dog.
I can handle Osprix. I told them to stay back, to let me handle it. And they left. What good are we if we can't? Sorry, I just met you and it's been a long road. Are you also here for the peace talks? Good. Name's Grail. Since we're both
So,
headed the same direction,
if anybody has played this game, is it worth listening to the story?
Come, let me watch you fight.
Is the story worth listening to? Is it worth listening to this dialogue? Because if it's not, and this game is just for the gameplay, I will just blast through it. I'll tell you what, Lords of the Fallen, the story was not fine. Wow, this dude like one-shot that dude. I got skill points. Full damage. I run WASD movement in Path of Exile. So you're gonna see that a lot. I'm gonna be pressing W trying to move. My fingers and my brain are not connected. Hell yeah. I watched your recent vids about Guild Wars 2 and I feel them about all my gaming. I don't have fun in things anymore, I just don't know. So yeah, that's the split, man, especially when you got a wife, you got other obligations. It's hard to justify or it's hard to get the same kind of carefree enjoyment. I feel like it's kind of like a chasing the dragon type of situation a little bit, because when I play video games, it's almost like I want to go back to the time when I was in high school or middle school, coming home and just being able to zone out and enjoy a story with the homies online. But I don't have any homies and I have way more important things to be doing, so it can be challenging. Sab said that Expedition 33 is the Notebook, but for dudes. This is my first 5 minutes of playing this. I did create a character yesterday just to kind of figure out what's going on, and so I don't know if it's that good. It feels a lot like Diablo 3. Personally, I feel like most ARPGs are moving to that seasonal create a new character every season type of model. I mean, dude, I have 2 homies.
Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Gladius. I don't know what's good and what's not. All the white stuff is trash, I'm sure, but I don't know how.
Keepers have proven difficult to track, but my observations revealed the truth. Their camps
Skill
are neither
system.
chosen nor abandoned on a whim. There's a pattern to how they scurry.
I assume I could respec these. I did not create a Discord server. I'm actually a part of Sab's Discord server. So I see what good Discord servers look like. I do still have the template that you sent me, but I don't have the time to do all the configuring and getting the bots and setting up all that shit. I see the way Sab's is set up, and it would be pretty similar to the way that I would want to set mine up, but I don't really have time to foster a community like that. I've also heard a lot of good things about V Rising. Maybe it's worth a try. So I have heard good things about V Rising as well. So
The keepers have done well. This place isn't too a group tied, even their name. It's these mystery now. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to
dude, I just skipped all that stuff. I assume this is just main town of Act 1. Let's see. This is better. Alt. Compare control. It's the same. Great mace. There we go. That's better. Easy. Oh, yeah, Sab is not gonna work on my Discord. And I wouldn't want to impose anybody doing any kind of free labor for me. If you would like to do it, sure, we can do it and I could start advertising it. But like as far as like I don't like putting people out and having people spend time for something that I cannot dedicate the same amount of time to. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. I don't want to waste anybody's time. And eventually I think it could be good, but I don't know if it's an avenue for growth. If having a Discord server and managing it would be a way of fostering a community at this point. I think maybe when I'm larger and more people are willing to initially start it, it might be worth doing. I guess it's one of those things where, am I putting the cart before the horse? You know? Yeah, if you wanna do it, I think you're already a mod on that one that we set up.
Yes, Balthus and I,
If you need any other permissions, just let me know.
Even now, the Osprix swarm all of our sacred vaults.
Okay.
They can do
Dude,
this,
okay.
and our alliance is secure.
Sounds good.
Sounds like this is where we part
Is
ways.
this the Merchants Guild?
Luck out there.
Or is
Gordon was just telling me of your battle. One
I should
of
probably listen.
more of us here.
one of my other homies is said not to join the Merchants Guild. Dude, I'm just helicoptering. I do like the fact that this is more of a chill game, it seems. I'm sure it gets more challenging as time goes on, but then you get your build set up, right? And then but it does feel more chill than like Path of Exile. Path of Exile 2 is a lot of fun and I enjoyed it after after your suggestions, Gary, where I didn't play a build that was complete garbage. But it like I wouldn't be able to do just like straight just let's see.
Stand down or die.
I want to be able to just walk through stuff like this. It's like a whirlwind barbarian, except that you get it at level 1. That was one of my favorite Diablo 2 classes. I've been looking at doing a D2R run too, but I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I'm not paying $40 for Diablo 2 Resurrected for a game that is literally as old as I am. It came out when I was like 6 years old. I'm not paying $40 for that game. But I do want to play it. I want to play it again. So eventually D2R might be on the menu. I think that game would give me the nostalgia that I yearn for. I don't know when this starts getting, ooh. That looks like a good weapon, right? Do I have to identify it? I guess not. Yeah, Gary is trying to set up a Discord for the Silhouette Gaming community.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I know. I was telling him that if I were to set it up, I would want to set it up similar to the way yours is set up. He's hooked me up with a template, and it's just a matter of getting all the right bots in the right spot. But I don't know shit about Discord. I know how to join, and apparently I have my computer set up in a way that I do not get auto-timed out. Those are the few talents that I have in Discord. I've been playing alone for so long that I'd be more able to set up like a Ventrilo server than I would a Discord server. Dude, this new mace is doing work. Enter the fortress walls. Oh yeah, that's a good nickname. I dig it. Physical resistance. At this point, I don't think anything really matters. So we're just getting whatever. I've been leveling up my skills. I haven't even been tracking my levels. What level am I right now? Just having fun, dude. Just helicopter. Yeah, more damage seems good. Sure. I assume that I'm gonna be able to respec all that. I guess I'll find out when the time comes. It's gonna be one of those things where I don't get to respec it, and then it's gonna be janky. Dude, my favorite rename was the Waffle House. Open 24 hours. Classic.
Stand down or die.
Because it basically makes me a Waffle House employee, which means I'm one of the elite fighting unit of the United States. Elite combat unit. And I don't know if Gary's still here, but I don't know if you know what Waffle House is. Waffle House is a breakfast chain that serves. It's open 24 hours typically, and it serves kind of like breakfast or like post bar type food where you could get waffles, you could get eggs, omelets, stuff like that. But it's kind of infamous for being number one. It's always in the hood, and bad stuff like gunfights and everything typically happen, and Waffle House employees are known just for not giving two shits about anything. Waffle House does pay more than YouTube does. 1000%. I would be better off doing like 1v2 or 1v3 Waffle House fights than I would be in Da Vinci Resolve. I'd make more money. Am I tired of Guild Wars 2? So, to give you an idea, I do have a members only video that is me talking about a Guild Wars 2 problem, because those are kind of the only videos that I can make right now because there's no new content for Guild Wars 2. And I didn't have 15 minutes of B-roll footage to include. That's how much I've played Guild Wars 2 in the last week, outside of the Monday morning live stream. And I don't want to shit on the game, but it's being, heavily mismanaged. I don't know if this is good. I don't know if it's bad. Let's see. I'm getting reduced melee damage, so I don't think that's alright. Like we got a waypoint of sorts. That's cool animation. Yeah. Yeah, so I just put Liza P footage that I had in the background while I was chatting about Guild Wars 2 community issues. I don't want to say that I'm done with the game. It's just that, like, I mean, there's nothing new to play. What am I gonna do? So, it is not uncommon to be tired for the game, especially right now. The community sentiment has kind of shifted. There was a pretty brutal Reddit thread yesterday that I saw that was talking about what people think that the designers should do in that game, or what people think the devs should do in that game, and it's pretty brutal. Like, a lot of the stuff in there was insanity. Guild Wars 2 is like a freshly bleached toilet. All right. What's the next sentence, Sab? I don't want to take a dump in it, but I feel there we go. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it was going to be good. I took a break for 8 years and came back 2 months ago. Somehow everything's a bit meh, especially World vs. World, and somehow different than before. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that dude, did I just unlock a secret passage? No, I didn't. I don't want to be negative about games. I like games, and I like to try to see what the devs were trying to create. You know, it is as much art as it is anything else, and storytelling and everything. Like, and as somebody who tries to tell stories and stuff, it, like, I can resonate with that. Like, I could resonate with their desire to try to tell their story or create a narrative or design something. I could resonate with that desire, but at some point they have been coddled by the community so much that, like, they think that they're doing the right thing and they aren't. Like, the feedback they're giving is not accurate. So if I don't know what all this stuff is. I mean, I guess these are just the storerooms. Okay. Like, World vs. World has been talked about for a while. It dude, put the ring on, put the amulet on. The World vs. World alliances don't exist. Like, I think the World vs. World alliance system was sold, doesn't exist. PvP push game mode, that was supposed to happen this year, and we got like a beta, and I don't know if that's coming out. Like, I didn't play the beta. I don't know if it was good or not. The open world and stuff just isn't being updated effectively with the new expansions. And realistically, that's where the expansion should have went. That's where the majority of people play. Like, even if you just focus on just World vs. World content and the open world, like, you're hitting 80% of your player base's regular day-to-day content. Alright. Well, that was easy. So, yeah, it's hard for me to recommend it, you know? Like, I want the studio to do good, and that's what a lot of people's, like, frustration. Oh yeah, dude, I'm spinning to winning, baby. We on that helicopter mode. I feel like I should be talking to these people, but alright, let's go. What is counterattack? New skill, rebuke. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, we'll figure out these skill trees when we have to. Alright, got another point. Can I put him in anything? Relentless. Against the counter. Unavoidance. Alright, let's go. I just feel like this skill is too easy, bro. I feel like I should be yelling Demacia. The last time I played a character that was like spin to win was I was top lane Garen, dude, back in like season 2 of League of Legends. I don't know, man. If you I'm gonna buy it. Like the whole YouTube grift, it is literally just all the money I get from it I had put back in the community. I did giveaways with the money, and I've been buying different games and playing through different games, trying to find good ones to recommend. And it's I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy expansion 6, and I'll probably end up taking dumps on it. But I'm also gonna buy Guild Wars 3 and just scope it out. And it's one of those things. If it's bad, I'm not gonna buy the cope of, oh well, they could just fix 1 or 2 things and it'll be really good. Like, nah, dude. I've been waiting how many years for them to fix what they need to fix. This dude's spinning to winning too.
I cannot do that.
Strength shard.
Too heavy. Once I decipher the keeper's movements.
Like, there's games like this. This game is great voice acting. How come ArenaNet's the only one with a problem with getting voice actors for their stuff? Like, that really, I don't know. It's a lot of excuses, in my opinion. A lot of excuses for why their game isn't what they wanted it to be. But I mean, that's alright, whatever. It's their livelihood, you know what I mean? Like, Guild Wars 2 doesn't survive or doesn't perform well. It's me talking about it is not the reason. And survive. Do I need to kill it? Or do I just need to survive? Oh, these are just... Oh, these guys get shredded now. That's like one of my least favorite sentiments is like people will say, oh, you shouldn't say this because then new players might not want to play the game. And I'm like, dude, I just saved them money. Like, I'm not going to recommend them play a game that they might be on the fence about. Like, I'm going to give them the real information. Like, the base game is free. Let them try that out. But Steam numbers and everything. Ooh. We're just going toe to toe with this guy. I figured out dodge roll. I don't know. I'm picking up a lot of shit. I do like that you could throw stuff on the ground. Jade ring.
That should hold them. First things first. Thank you.
Max Holloway. I don't know who Max Holloway is.
Circling the vault. Yes, sir. I see you like keeper's robes. I take it leader sent you. Lovely. While your help has been appreciated, I have everything under control. What do you mean? Here. Or at least
Max Holloway is a UFC fighter?
Did Lena not tell you? Huh. Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more.
let's get out of here.
These talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after
I have a
us.
cool 15 minutes, and then I need to go prepare because I have a 6-year-old's birthday party I need to attend. The joys of having community. They were down to the last 10 seconds, and he pointed at the floor and just stood there. Oh, really?
Since the keepers
I'll look it up
fall
after the
first and
stream.
second, the third shard is always on the move. It uses multiple volts.
I don't know. I feel like I was talking to another creator about potentially doing a content creator and streamer nuke, and I was like, I just need to figure out a way that doesn't like detonate people's reputation, because I don't want to cause drama unnecessarily, but I do want, like, I want more people to make more content that's not complete slop. Like, can I want to be able to watch somebody else's videos. The build that I'm hoping to create on this guy is basically going to be able to just dog walk this entire game all the way to like corruption level 2000. So I'm hoping that we can get there. I don't know how frequent I'm going to be live streaming, but I'm going to try to live stream this at least a little bit. It does feel like a nice break from the Souls-likes that I've been playing. Like, I just played Lords of the Fallen. And Sab, one of these days when you're not busy, like there's a friend client, and so you don't need to buy the game, but all of your progress is saved. So we could play through the entire game together, and I would love to hear your reaction about the game and like what you think about it, because you don't really play Souls-likes. I don't think you really enjoy Souls-likes, but I think the multiplayer experience where it's like me and you going through it might be fun. I did reach out to Phil, but I think he's in Babyland, so. I need a dad that's forged in the bowels of the changing table. Lords of the Fallen, dude, I feel like the combat is in a decent spot. It's the level design and clarity that really needs some work. But maybe I'm just retarded. I don't know. I don't think so.
We uphold customs.
I feel like I'm pretty good at deciphering things. Like, I rolled credits on the game.
The council is scared, but nothing will change.
It is a Souls-like game, but it's not super challenging. It's not as bad as people make it seem. There's some neat gimmicks, and I think it would be fun to play, and definitely easier as a dual player. So what I would let you do, like, there's a friend client, so you don't need to actually buy the game. Like, if we play together, since I own the game, you could just download the client and just, like, if I'm playing, like, we just link up. And then all of the progress for both of our stuff is saved, so that way, like, if you're like halfway through and you're like, oh dude, I want to play it, and you buy it, like, it's all your progress is locked in. I think it could be fun.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
It is not like that. Dude,
Good.
I really want to play Expedition 33 as well. Eventually, I will stream it. Oh, this dude just got yoinked. I couldn't do nothing. What just happened? Looks like they went toward the highlands. Alright, I got this. Alright, we have 15 minutes. Return to the Keeper's camp.
Too heavy. Too heavy.
Alright, yeah, so I'm in the process of writing kind of a review for it, and my like consolidating my frustrations and my thoughts on it. I think that the devs deserve credit for sticking with it for as long as they did. In its current state, it's definitely playable, but there still are some problems.
Thus, I propose we accept this alliance. Herots offered protection. Prospect 1, Prospect 2.
I don't know.
People. Like the goddess herself, he extends his heart to...
Let's probably listen to what I'm doing, because otherwise I'm going to join the Merchants Guild instead of the other one. Yeah, so what I would do with Expedition 33 is what I did with Lies of P, where I would do it with members only live streams, and then I would have an entire playlist of me playing through the entire game. And when I did the members only live streams, I had light commentary, but the vast majority of it is a straight playthrough. So like I listen to all the dialogue, I read out, unless there's one episode where my mic was muted the entire time, but I actually read out all of the notes and stuff as I go through. So that is what I would do with Expedition 33.
What?
And it would just...
What happened?
Yeah, it's a little different, but it's not lucrative at all for me, but it's one of those things that it's something that I can give my members that I feel is like worth the $12 a year, you know.
That must be what they were after. We have to save Balthus. Get him and the Epoch back. Their camp is not far. I have to organize a group. Go after him. Are you sure? I could gather soldiers. Have them come with you. You'll walk into an army of...
I've heard that. I've heard that it's it is a full range of emotions, which is good. It's hard to invoke that kind of stuff in games these days. Dude, I'm such a noob when it comes to these games. I'm just like, DPS good. Me do damage. But yeah, after our talk the other day about Expedition 33, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think that I'm going to find a merchant before I carry on here. I have about 9 minutes left, and then I gotta start prepping. What is this? Everyone in my living room leaped up and screamed in combination of what and no.
Prayers be with you.
That's a mage helmet. Okay. Offhand catalyst. Let's see. Increased health regeneration, increased mana. Health regen, +1 attunement. I don't know if that's good or not. Where's the merchant at? There's got to be a merchant somewhere I could sell stuff to. Is it the armor guy? Yes. That's why I'm here. How do I shift? Get rid of everything. I don't even care. Dodge rating. I could have. Increase movement speed. There we go.
Right.
Oh, look at you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a job. I'm not one of those other unemployed people on the internet. But it's okay, because I do enjoy my job, and it allows me to support the lifestyle that I have become accustomed to. So there's that. There's a lot of people that have it a lot worse than me, so I cannot complain. But with that, that will be the end of this little last Epoch stream, and I'm actually enjoying this game, and I'm probably going to play it through. I'll get into the actual end game. I did get into the end game of Path of Exile 2 prior to this, so this is not really a new thing with ARPGs. I mean, I'm pretty sure any 30-year-old man has played at least one ARPG. So, yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Babako. And yeah, we'll be jumping around games. Monday morning, I'll be doing Guild Wars 2 for the weeklies, and then so my tooth fell out in my sleep, and I keep it under my tongue until I woke up. Yeah, that's crazy work right there. I actually fell asleep with a Zen in last night, and I woke up and my mouth was tasting all weird, and I was like, that's strange, because like normally that's not the taste that I have in my mouth. And then I realized that I had a Zen in all night, so I was straight having some pretty chill dreams, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. See you next time.